Inside the slave quarters, a glimpse into life on the margins of freedom. Tucked behind the grand plantation homes of the American South, slave houses often referred to as quarters stood in stark contrast to the opulence of the main estate. These cramped, bare structures were more than just shelters, they were the physical embodiment of a brutal system that reduced human beings to property. Life inside these quarters was defined by hardship, resilience, and quiet acts of resistance. Typically made from rough-hewn logs, clay, or wooden planks, most slave houses were one-room structures with dirt floors, no insulation, and a single fireplace for cooking and heat. Several families might share one cabin, with only tattered blankets or hung rags offering any semblance of privacy. Ventilation was poor, sanitation was non-existent, and infestation by insects and rodents was a daily struggle. Food rations were sparse cornmeal, lard, molasses, and sometimes salted meat. Enslaved people were expected to grow their own vegetables or trap small animals in their limited free time to supplement their diet. Despite the physical exhaustion from 10 to 16 hours of fieldwork, domestic labor, or skilled trades, many used those precious evening hours to care for their families, tend to their gardens, and maintain a semblance of cultural identity. Inside the slave house, oral traditions thrived. Stories, songs, and spirituals were passed down, preserving African heritage and offering coded messages of hope, escape, or survival. Parents whispered these stories to children while nursing blistered hands and aching bodies, hoping to plant seeds of strength in the next generation. But the quarters were also spaces of surveillance. Overseers or enslavers could enter without warning. Conversations were carefully guarded, as suspicion could lead to violent punishment. Any expression of individuality, be it learning to read, holding secret gatherings, or showing signs of rebellion, was a risk. Still, amid the suffering, the slave house became a symbol of endurance. Births occurred there. Unions were formed. Mourning and prayer echoed in those walls. It was a place where enslaved people carved out humanity in the face of relentless oppression. To understand life in a slave house is to grasp the depth of both the cruelty and courage woven into America's foundation. These humble structures, though often erased or romanticized, bear witness to a painful truth and a legacy of unbreakable spirit.